proving now with the Sarah Palin thing is that you know, it used to be that you would present a caricature or some kind of you know, archetypal sort of cartoon that voters would recognize in order to sell some kind of policy. Well, this time there's no policy. There's no issues underneath it. It's just a cartoon that they're selling. And people, you know, what they're showing is that you don't really have to stand for anything or even talk about any issues at all. And you can get 45% of the vote just doing that. And you know, that's an incredible statement. You know, just to show that we're at this point in our history where the kinds of, you know, completely transparent, idiotic tactics that are being used every day now, that they're working with an enormous plurality of people in this country. I mean, yeah. What else can you say about, you know, the electorate at this point if it's working to this degree?
Well, I mean, you sort of mentioned people you observed at the RNC in your piece, but you've been on the trail sort of this whole time at Obama events and at Republican events. So, Jim, is this something that you've seen as being like homogenous across the board, or is there any reason for hope?
Well, no. I mean, I think there is a lot of hope, and I think this election of Barack Obama is going to change a lot of things for a lot of reasons. But yeah, I mean, I think this is that kind of instinct to you know, make an anti-intellectual response and respond to these kinds of tactics. It's all over the country. I mean, everywhere I go, I run into the same people who say the same kinds of things everywhere. The story I like to tell the most is when I was in New Orleans, and I was talking to this one guy. I asked him why he didn't like Barack Obama, and he said, you know, the thing is, you either are or you aren't, and he aren't. And I just get that stuff. Well, you know, a lot of people already, they decide ahead of time that this guy isn't one of them, and that's all they want to do. That's all they want to know. And it's really, I think, a race-based appeal, more or less. I think these, what they're really trying to, the Republicans are constantly trying to sell, is that the Democrats are, you know, the traitors. They're not American. That they're not somehow like you, like ordinary Americans. And it works with an awful lot of people. But I think that one thing that makes this Obama election different is that if we go ahead and actually elect a black president, it's just going to prove that these kinds of tactics will never work again. I mean, I think that they'll be reluctant to do that ever again if they get a big enough majority in this race. I mean,